6:34 p.m. Private messages between Izuku and Bakugou. Hey cats, @Kaken is now online. You're still not asleep yet? Well, you aren't either. You know I start dozing off by 7 though? Okay, what did you need? Okay, so, do you perhaps want to go on a date tomorrow? Yeah, sure. At what time do you want to be out by? Does the morning work for you? Yeah, it sure does. Great, we can go be out the door by 8 a.m. I want to grab coffee with you, that's why. Sounds great. Okay, well, good night then. Sleep well, cats. You too, Izuku. The next day, IRL, 7:15 a.m. As Izuku's alarm sets off at 7:15 a.m., he straightens up as the rush of energy for the day starts to settle onto him. Izuku, being the hyperactive person that he is, jumps off from his bed ready to start freshening up for his date with Bakugou. 7:18 a.m. By 7:18 a.m. Izuku is done brushing his teeth and is ready to shower. 7:31 a.m. By the time Izuku is done showering, the time on his phone shows at 7:34 a.m. Although there is still plenty of time left for Izuku to relax, the excitement in his body rushes him to get dressed for his date. 7:43 a.m. As Izuku checks the time for the 6th time this morning, he tries his best to relax himself, seeing as he has just a bit over 15 minutes before meeting up with Katsuki. However, to him it felt like every passing second was like an hour. So instead he puts on his shoes and heads out of his dorm to start heading to the front of the Class 1A's dorm building. As Izuku steps out of his room, he hears the ding to the elevator, making his head snap to his right. As he looks over to the opening doors of the elevator, he sees Bakugou. As they both make eye contact with each other, Izuku waits no second to run towards Katsuki in a hurry to hug him and kiss him. Hey Kaken. Hey Izuku. How did you sleep last night? I slept great, and woke up fantastic. Well, that's good to hear, Katsuki says as he just smiles at the way Izuku is vibrating with excitement. Want to start heading down? Yes. 8:02 a.m. As both Katsuki and Izuku walk past the UA gates, they encounter Ilda, that seems to be coming back from his morning run. Hey Ilda. Hello and good morning Midoriya. Good morning to you too. Bakugou. Morning. Where are you guys off to this morning? We're going on a all-day date today. Yeah, well, that seems fun. I hope you both enjoy yourselves. Will do. Bye Ilda. Bye Izuku and Bakugou. 8:13 a.m. So what cafe did you want to go to? I found this really nice cafe the other day that's like 15 minutes away by train. It's called Aramika. Okay, well, let's start heading there. Okay. 8:29 a.m. After getting out of the train, Izuku and Katsuki walked hand in hand for another 3 minutes before entering the Aramika cafe that they were lucky enough to come during the cafe's calm hour. Hello, good morning, welcome to Aramika. What can I get for you guys today? Hello, good morning. We would like 2 medium-sized iced vanilla lattes, please. Sure thing. You guys can have a seat anywhere you'd like while we prepare them for you both. Okay, thanks again. No problem. 8:36 a.m. Bakugou and Izuku find a table somewhere in the middle of the cafe. Okay, so what are our plans for today? Well, after we have our drinks, we can perhaps just walk around town. Yeah, sure. That sounds good. And then by the afternoon we can just chill at the park? Yeah, I'd like that, Katsuki says as he smiles lovingly at Izuku. 8:40 a.m. 2 iced vanilla lattes ready up front. I'll go get them. Stay here. Okay. Izuku and Katsuki spent the rest of their time in the cafe talking about random stuff until they felt it was time to go. 9:21 a.m. Alright, I think we should start heading out. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Where off to first? Let's do the record store first. Okay. They don't really have to do much walking, seeing as the cafe they chose to go to was surrounded by many stores. 9:27 a.m. As Izuku and Katsuki make their way into the record store, Izuku dashes to his favorite section in every record store he goes into. By the time it got to leaving, Izuku managed to spend a total of $134, making Katsuki sigh of displeasure. However, he only smiled because he knew music albums were one way to Izuku's heart and happiness. 9:45 a.m. Come on cats, let's go to the 7-Eleven that's down the street. Okay. 9:51 a.m. Pick out whatever, I'll pay. Really? Yeah. I love so much cats. Yeah. Just go get your snacks already. Okay. Izuku wastes no time in rushing to every snack aisle to see what snacks he wanted. As he does this, Katz waits a few seconds by the entrance, just smiling fondly at his boyfriend before going around the store himself to pick out a few snacks. 10:23 a.m. By 10:20 a.m. both Izuku and Katsuki are at the park. As they make their way to the middle of the park, they lay down their sweaters as blankets before setting down all the snacks. As they're seated and eating their snacks, they both get lost in a long conversation that goes from one thing to another that's lasts for quite a while, that somehow leads to Bakugou chasing after Izuku here and there. 11:34 a.m. After the both of find themselves relaxed back onto the grass, they both decide to spend the remaining time on their phones. However, after a while, Katsuki feels Izuku's head heavily relax onto his stomach, and as Katsuki lifts his head up to check, he sees Izuku fast asleep on his stomach. As Katsuki goes back to being on his phone, he finds himself dozing off. After a few minutes, he decides to finally close his eyes, however not before he lays his left hand over Izuku's chest and his right over his eyes so the sun doesn't bug him. 2:15 p.m. As Izuku wakes up and sees Katsuki asleep, he goes to check his phone for the time, which is where he sees at 2 p.m. He quickly wakes up Katsuki so they can head back, cause as much as he wants to keep spending his time with cats outside, he knows they are both still very tired. What time is it? It is 2:17 p.m. Damn, we really knocked out for about 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think we should head back home. Why? Well, because we're both clearly tired still. Yeah, you're right. As Izuku gets up to start packing their things, he makes his way to Katsuki, where he ends up kissing him on the top of his head. Thank you so much for today, cats. Really, I enjoyed it so much, especially because I got to spend it with you. You're welcome, Katsuki says as he smiles up at Izuku. The end.